こんルアー岩波ルアーです。Tonight we're going to be checking out something rather interesting. This isn't going to be a typical lure talk because it's also going to be a really short one too because we're only checking out one thing. But honestly, I just thought that this was so interesting that I just wanted to share it with you guys because I got attention. I discovered this restaurant. From a group of local rhythm game players, and I took a look at it, and let me preface things with this. I know Japanese. Or at least I know about, and I know enough Japanese that I know that when I see something that is in Japanese on this website and the menu that follows, there's probably something wrong. I'm also going to use my devil form to hide the juicy bits because you're gonna want to see the juicy bits, by which I mean Japanese that has not at all been looked over by a native Japanese person. You can get little hints at that by that small little quip that I have at the bottom. You know, it's just case with a K, right? So yeah, just if you can figure what that quip means before I get to the actual bit, then you get a few brownie points. But yes, we're going to be checking out this restaurant. It's called Shoto. You know it's legitimate business because they emphasize the fact that the Shoto, you know, because it's Japanese, right? Yeah. Japanese cuisine at its finest in the heart of Washington, D.C. So basically the heart of the United States of America. Restaurant, bar, lounge, terrace, private dining. Okay, devil, move out of the way. You're getting in the way of the the text. Okay, so we're gonna slowly read through all of this. So far, so good. A contemporary Japanese izakaya. Bit of a stretch, but you know what? We'll take this claim. I mean, you say modern Japanese izakaya, I just see like 3 Michelin star dining areas and stuff. But I guess if this is your idea of a Japanese izakaya, you know what? I'll entertain this. I'll entertain this idea for a bit. A contemporary Japanese izakaya, experienced Japanese cuisine specifically suited to Washington, D.C., made possible by world-renowned chefs, catering to Washington, D.C. tastes. Cozy place, a 3-part open kitchen, which includes a display sushi counter and a robotic grill filled by pressed Japanese white oak that imparts a tender smoke. So, robata is actually a Japanese term that does mean, like, you know, fireside grilling. Like, think of it as like, you know, like the thing, like similar to like cooking a pizza, but in this case it's like barbecue and stuff. Good vibes. Constellation of hundreds of rocks taken from an active volcano in Japan. Okay, going really bold with the claims there, aren't we? Relaxed atmosphere, kind of synonymous with all of these all of these points that we have seen before. Wall crawling with preserved ivy, a mass of greenery interspersed with a dozen faux fires. Because if there was actual fire, this whole place would just burn down. So it has to be fake. It has to be fake. Oh boy. Our menu. So this is just the tip of the menu. So let's get started here. Categories. Meshiagare. Note that the shi in meshi is missing here. So but you know what? I'm just nitpicking at that point. Meshiagare. Okay, that basically means like dine in or like dig it or like let's eat or eat and stuff. Okay. Okay, so everything we have just seen so far, perfectly normal, right? Like, yeah, if this was just a normal like Japanese style restaurant or normal restaurant, excuse me, serving Japanese food, I would not have any issues with this. But once we get down to the menu, you're gonna start to see. Now, actually, we're gonna you know what? Better idea. We're just gonna jump straight into the full menu. Shoto. So, you notice that this is how Shoto is represented. So like Shoto, and technically this is a correct reading of this, but there is a much more common reading of this very word. Here, let me just get down here and just type it out. So yes, they represent this that like Shoto. So this baby, right? That like it's written as this, like, you know, Shoto. Cool, but there is another way that you can read this. So here's our lovely Shoto again. But here is the alternate and probably more common way that you will probably see this. Hogatana. So, yeah, technically both of these readings are correct, but this one... more common reading. So yeah, that's what they named the restaurant out of. They named it out of this word, which to be fair, at least they're trying to be a little bit more, you know, creative with how they want to represent themselves in the, you know, Japanese cuisine space. Because otherwise you would have like sushi restaurants that are just like, you know, Tokyo sushi and stuff like that. So like I at least give them props for trying. I'll at least give them props for trying. This isn't the last you'll see of this, by the way. There's gonna be a lot more. Oh, trust me. There's gonna be a lot more where that came from. Well, let's just go down this menu real fast. Let's just go back and just go down this menu. Shoto. A la carte. Alright. And they have more stuff. Okay, so here's a little sneak peek at what we're gonna be getting ourselves into. Okay, restaurant, bar, lounge, terrace, private dining. But if that wasn't enough, restaurant, bar, lounge, terrace, private dining. They put it in Japanese. Now, let's start. Okay. Now it's time for me to be nitpicky. It's time for me to be nitpicky. So people that have anywhere of a basic vocabulary of loan words in Japanese will know that restaurant in Japanese is not restauranto. I mean, I do give props for them at least trying. I do give props for them at least trying, but it's not restaurant. It's not restaurant. I need to change to so restaurant. But here is my list of, you know, maru and batsu situations. So we got restaurant. That is not right. And here is our maru situation where we actually note down the correct ones. So restaurant. Restaurant. Okay, technically, bar is correct in this case. You know, ba. That's right. That's right. Lounge. Terrace. This, it's like terrace. Actually, hold on. Give us a new window, damn it. Okay, so you know what? I'll just look it up on a separate window. We show just to make sure that, like, you know, the Japanese that we are seeing here is correct. We gotta proofread this stuff. We gotta proofread this. Terrace. So okay, so we double checked our work. It is not terrace. It is not terrace. Actually, terrace. Okay, so they missed the mark on like two different things. Restaurant should be restaurant. Terrace should be terrace. Terrace. Private dining. So dining is correct, but private is not. What should actually be the case? Private. So restaurant, bar, lounge, terrace, private dining, private dining. Okay, so they missed the mark 3 times. Okay, that's fine, but they got pretty close. I mean, like, what I'm going to assume is that they're basing it off of you know, how we would like natively pronounce it, like pronounce the words. And to be fair, this is actually acceptable if you want to like write Japanese in a way that is more acceptable to like that is more understandable to like native speakers. Because like, yeah, restauranto sounds a little, I mean, restaurant can also like get the point across as well. Terrace might be a little bit confusing if you're speaking with native Japanese tongue, because we say terrace, right? So like, you know, terrace is a little bit more palatable to native speakers. Private dining is I mean I guess private dining, private dining. You know, I can like, while this may be wrong from a technical standpoint in Japanese, it's understandable. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But only for now, because there's a lot more where that came from. Before we get to that, we gotta go check out this flavor text. Shoto is a contemporary Japanese izakaya. The way that they have the pronunciation guides for shoto, it's like sh o. It's like sh shoto sh o to. It's like they have. It's like the sh is the complete is like a completely separate pronunciation from, shoto. Shoto is a traditional short sword in Japan and represents our passion and commitment to the culture and execution of our product with detailed precision. Coming from a Japanese restaurant located in the United States. We welcome our guests to an incredible and fulfilling experience, showcasing the unique flavors of modern Japanese influenced cuisine. You see a key word right there? You notice a key word in that statement that proves that this is not completely authentic. This is also a little bit of foreshadowing too, because we haven't even gotten to the menu yet. Oh boy, once we get to the menu, that's where everything falls apart. But we'll get to that a little bit later. But yes, you see the key word? Influenced. Not authentic, influenced. Well, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt because, maybe they did it. As long as they have actually, studied up on what makes Japanese cuisine, I'd be willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. Be willing to give them, the benefit, just a little bit of benefit. It's like, it's just like a typical, Japanese restaurant in the United States. With a menu inspired by the finest produce from Japan's idyllic nation. All of our ingredients are responsibly sourced fresh, and we utilize only the highest quality products. I mean, if you're gonna be importing from Japan, it's not gonna be fresh. So if it's gonna be fresh, it has to be at least imported and then grown here in the United States. That's just my guess. Our dishes are prepared in 3 separate areas of our restaurant: the principal kitchen, sushi bar, and the island robata grill. Robata means fireside cooking and is a long-lasting tradition and form of Japanese barbecue. You know what else also involves fireside cooking? Making pizza. That's also fine. I mean, if you have those firewood ovens, and you were trying to cook traditional I almost said Japanese pizza. Traditional pizza, you would want to cook it on a fireside. Those wood fire ovens and stuff that go up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. We invite our guests to a sensory grill experience like no other, in keeping with the most authentic methods of robatayaki. Our chefs cook over a special and rare kind of Japanese charcoal known as bintotan. The bintotan. I like the way that they separated binto and tan, as if binto is supposed to be said with one syllable, but it's really weird because they have the elongated O in this pronunciation here, but they don't have it here. Why is that? Because Shoto has the elongated pronunciations not only here, but also here. It's what is the point? What's the point? Where's your consistency, mate? Bintotan is produced from Japanese ubame white oak and creates a unique yet delicate blend of smoky flavors for all of our grilled fish, meat, poultry, and vegetables. Rather than offer individual starters and main courses, Shoto serves dishes that are designed for sharing and are brought to the table steadily and continuously throughout the meal. This is starting to feel more like a dim sum place than a Japanese izakaya. But, actually, from my few experiences at a Japanese style izakaya, because frankly enough, there is an izakaya several cities away from me that I go to, and that is probably the best izakaya experience that I will ever get to the point where like it's really difficult to like get a seat at that izakaya because everyone likes it so much. But in my experiences at an izakaya, that's kind of the case. Like they'll just bring out the dishes like slowly but surely, and they have like a huge variety of foods that you can pick from. So I'll give this restaurant that, as long as they can you know fulfill that. That's good. Your server will be happy to provide explanations and assist you in choosing a menu. Mesiagare, enjoy, bon appetit. All right. So this is where the devil comes in, because I'm gonna hide the juicy bits. And I hide the juicy bits for some of these first ones because you know it gets pretty juicy. So let's get started. Let's get started on this menu, shall we? So yes, I am hiding the juicy bits, but we're gonna start off with, something that you would expect from a Japanese restaurant, the omakase. I am saying this correctly now, but I am hiding the juicy bit that just blows my mind in a not so good way. Okay. Once again, I have that little quip at the bottom there that should really hint you at where things are going to be headed from here on out. So, be prepared. So yeah, omakase, an extensive selection of dishes chosen by our executive chef. So you got the signature omakase for $95 or premium for $155. These are all dollars. Hello, John Deacon. How are you doing tonight? You have just come in time. You come just in time for me to explain, to reveal just how silly this menu, like this restaurant, is in terms of like its Japanese usage. Oh boy. And they have a set lunch business menu coming up. So yeah, I've been pronouncing this right, but you know what? From here on out, we're gonna butcher the pronunciations. Me is back. Also, you're not gonna shut up about that, are you? It's like, I feel like the only reason you're here is just so you can hear me, like, react to that. It's like, oh my god. So, but no, I'm not gonna derail this to talk about the album, but yes. So yeah, we're gonna butcher the pronunciations from here on out and go with what the restaurant considers the correct pronunciation about, how people think that they should pronounce this. So I'm going to hide this devil to reveal something very heinous. So, omakase? No. Oh my case. Oh my case. Oh my case. Oh my case. My case. My case. Oh, my case. It's just case with a K, right? Yeah, it's just case with a K. It's just case with a K. See, honestly, the menu pronunciations have the air of someone that does not know, that has zero like exposure to the Japanese language and its pronunciation rules. So yeah, if people that know Japanese will, or like have a basic understanding of how Japanese pronunciation work, will know that this is omakase. But if you don't, then you see oma, and then you see this, you see this, you think, oh, that just looks like case but with a K. And then you get stuff like this. Oma case. Oma case. See, I told you things were gonna go downhill from here. And you know what? They have more. That's not it. That's not it. So we got snacks and soups, or as it is in Japanese, snacks. Snacks. Yeah. There are like terms that you can refer to like for like side dishes. You know, like hold on. There's like, you know, there's some words that you can like refer to like side dishes like okazu and stuff like that. But snacks and soups. Now we're gonna go with our continued theme of butchering the pronunciations of these lovely names. So okay, you know what? We're gonna say say these things the right way first, and then we're gonna simulate how like someone that has zero exposure to Japanese would pronounce these things. So we got edamame, pirikarai edamame, misoshiru, ika no karikari age, shiso togarashi, age watarigani fried. Yes, that is an English word at the end there. And gindara to ebi no gyoza. So yeah, those are the right pronunciations. But you put this in the eyes of someone that has zero exposure to the Japanese language, and then you get stuff like edamame, piri karai edamame, miso shiru, ika no kari h, not age, h, cause it looks like the word age, therefore h. Shishiro togarashi, age watarigani fried, and gindera to ebi no gyoza, or ibai. I just died a little bit inside trying to simulate this stuff. You know what? That's not all of it though. That's not all of the menu though. Let's go a little bit more downwards. Ah yes, my favorite part. Soto tacos. Tacos. Yes, because nothing says authentic Japanese cuisine than tacos. Unique and delicate homemade potato chip shell with avocado. Because nothing says authentic you know what? Hold on. We need to consult someone real quick. Okay, Google. Are there avocados in Japan?
Website specialtyfood.com. They say a government initiative to grow avocados locally is paying off in Matsuyama, Japan. Avocados have become a common food item in Japanese cuisine, but the country imports most of its avocados from Mexico and other countries.
So yeah, authentic Japanese cuisine. Yeah, we have avocados in Japan. I mean, never mind that we have to import most of them, but we have avocados. Ergo, we should probably put it in our menu. So, what goes into a shoto taco, you might ask? One of 6 choice ingredients: maguro, sake, hotate, wagyu, nasu, or kani. Or if you're someone that has zero exposure to the language, maguro, sake, hotate, weiju. Now I am pronouncing weiju purposefully this way because I have seen the menu before, and we're gonna get to why I'm pronouncing wagyu as weiju, nasu, and kani. So yes, you can choose from those 6 lovely delicate ingredients to fill your authentic Japanese taco. Hard shell taco made out of potato chip shells. All right. Next up, salads or saladozu. 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 You got salad. You want to know what's really interesting? Like, there is no consistency because they have saladozu for salads, even though they have the rough correct pronunciation sarada. So we got mixu omugi sarada, iceberg salad no wafu, kureson to kyuri no sarada no salad, pirikara doufu no avocado sarada, myoga to kinoko no attaka sarada, and yuzu no robusta sarada. So what is, it's really weird because like they have a mishmash of English and Japanese. So this is just mix omugi salada, iceberg salad no wafu, kureson to kyuri no salad no salad, pirikara doufu no to avocado. They put avocado salada when they could also just as usually put something like avocados. Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, this is gonna break my brain more if I think about it. But you get the idea. There's no consistency in this baby. Cold dishes. Oh boy. Cold dishes. So we got. First, I like how cold dishes is just represented as corudo. I mean, technically, this is how you would properly say corudo in Japanese if you wanted to say straight up the word cold. But yes, oh yeah, I forgot to simulate the zero Japanese experience for this one. So we got the mikusu omugi salada, the iceberg salad no waifu, kuresan to kayuri no salad, pirikara dafu to avocado salada. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself before I get cold dishes. So we got horenso no gomae, kaisen tarutaru kyabiazoe, ceviche no nikkei, suzuki no sashimi, hamachi pirikara ninniku gake, maguro no tataki, sake no tataki, and wagyu no tataki. It's not too bad. It's just a list of cold foods that you can get, cold dishes. The horenso no gomae, kasen taru kabiazoe, ceviche no niki, Suzuki no osashimi, hamachi pirikara ninniku gake, maguro no tataki, sake no tataki, and weiju no tataki. Oh boy. So, by the way, robata is an actual Japanese term, but the way that they pronounce it is robata. Robata. So, yeah, because let's highlight this real fast. Right. So, yeah, we got batsu, robata, maru, robata. Swear this menu is killing me. So yeah, robata. I think the zero exposure to Japanese rules are that you see BATA, you just pronounce it very similarly to butter. So robata. But the thing is, butter doesn't even have that elongation, like bata. Like butter in Japanese is just bata, but this one is just bata, robata. It's like anyways. So we got tori no tebasaki, sake marinated chicken wings, yakitori negimayaki, gyu to shito no kushiyaki, hashimitsu to tonbara no kushiyaki, and hotate no ume shisoyaki. Or zero experience. Tori no tabasaki, yakitori najima yaki, gyu to shishiro no kushiyaki, hachimitsu to tonbara no kushiyaki, and hotate no ume shisho yaki. So okay, so that's the skewers. It's the skewers. Not too bad. Oh, that's not it. We got the signature dishes. Signature. Signature. Like use like a Japanese term for like entree or something. It's like, oh my god. Signature. Yeah, signature dishes. I hate it. Don't worry. I also just pronouncing it the zero exposure way just makes me want to like okay, signature dishes. So we got the kinoko no kamameshi, which is wild mushroom hot pot with Japanese vegetables and fresh shaved truffle, as if you needed to like make things artificially more expensive by just shaving a bunch of truffles on it. Sure. Tsubumiso gake hinadori no oven yaki. Oven yaki. Oh, oven roasted on cedar wood. Barley miso marinated baby chicken. Oven roasted on cedar wood. Oh my god. Gindara no saikyo miso yaki. Oh, saikyo. So that's the miso type. Black cod marinated in saikyo miso wrapped in hoba leaf with wasabi sauce. Shimeji no koshi chop. Grilled veal chop. Grilled veal chop with shimeji truffles. Oh, okay. And ise ebi no oven yaki. Roasted lobster, 1.5 pound with spicy ponzu butter and Japanese béarnaise. What does MP stand for? Whatever. Hinoko no kamameshi subu miso gake hinadori no oven yaki, gendera no seikyo miso yaki, shimeji no koshi chopu, and ise ab no oven yaki. Yes. Tempura. ただ天ぷらは天ぷらになっちゃう。It just becomes... So I think I'm starting. Yeah. Tempura. ただ天ぷら天ぷらを言えよ。Just say tempura. It's like we got the エビの天ぷら、野菜の天ぷら盛り合わせ、車エビの天ぷら盛り合わせ、and lobster の天ぷら。Not robusta. just lobster. It's really weird because yeah, they write lobster correctly here, but over in the salads you get robusta. It's like what is this? What? Okay. It's almost over. This bar is on the fourth page, so we're almost done with this. I did say this was going to be a short stream, so yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so robata seafood. Okay, seafood. At least that is right in terms of like pronouncing it in like Japanese. Like seafood. Yeah. See, so that's correct for like the Japanese stuff. Robata seafood. So we got sake no teriyaki kyurizoe, Suzuki no misoyaki, Suzuki no shioyaki, and emi no sumibiyaki yuzu koshifumi. Kosufumi. So, or zero experience, sake no teriyaki kyurizoe, Zoe, Suzuki no misoyaki, Suzuki no shioyaki, and ebimo de koshufumi. Yes. Okay. I think is this next Robata meets. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close to the BS. Okay, Robata meets. Literally just meat though in Japanese. So we got gyuhire sumibiyaki karamizuke. Barbecue. What? What's the point? What is the point? Just say barbecue pork ribs. Why do you need to put it like that? Barbecue pork rib. And Kankoku fu hohitsuji. Kankoku fu hohitsuji. So Korean style lamb. Kankoku fu hohitsuji. That's Korean style lamb. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got the worst ones. I have the worst ones for the zero exposure experience. Gyuhire. It's like Gyuhire Sumibiyaki Karamizuke. Barbecue Pokuribu. Kankoku fu kohitsuji. Oh my god. Okay, we're just a little more ways to go. Oh no. You know, there's a good reason why I've been pronouncing Wagyu in the zero exposure section the way that I have been pronouncing it, because look at this. Wagyu selection? No. Wedge. What? Give me my cursor. Wedge. No, we need to get closer. 200%. At this rate, it's not enough for us anymore. We're getting closer. 500%. Cool. Wager! Ah! Would you? Would you? Can I get in there? Would you? Okay. Relax. We're almost done. The nightmare's almost over. That's so bad. I know, right? Oh my god. That is so bad. Okay, so Wagyu selection is like, okay, all of this stuff is just in English, mostly in English. So we got Australia, 34-ounce Wagyu tomahawk steak with fresh wasabi, $210. Because yes, there is Wagyu in Australia somehow. Then we have Japan. I am surprised that they didn't decide to go with Osu Toraria and just write it properly in English. Premium Japanese A5 Wagyu. Minimum order 4 ounces. Okay. Tenderloin, ribeye, strip loin, sausage, truffle mayo, yuzu tahun, chili ponzu, shaved truffle. That's a sauce. You could just put more truffle in it. You just make it artificially more expensive. Okay. If you like your Wagyu, if you like your Wagyu like that, sure. If you like your Wagyu like that with just drowning in truffles, sure. I'm not gonna judge you. Judge you all the way from the other side of the country. And then we got Robata steaks. It's not Wagyu, it's just beef. It's plain old beef. So we got US Black Angus. So this is all of the stuff that we can get in the United States. So US Black Angus and 3 flavors of US Prime with like different aspects of it. So the Black Angus is a skirt. So Black Angus is a skirt steak with shiso chimichurri, 8-ounce tenderloin with yuzu mayo, 12-ounce ribeye with chili ponzu, and 12-ounce strip loin with yuzu mayo. And last but not least, well, at least on this page, Robata vegetables. The vegetable. Oh my god. What is the actual vegetable? They really overcompensated with that. Oh my god. So, hold on. We're gonna bring back our pronunciation guide here. So yeah, they have our love. They decided to like go full on vegetables, but normal vegetables is just if you really wanted to like say the English word vegetable in Japanese. Vegetable. Okay, so they okay, so that's not too bad. They just overcompensated just a little bit. Because like they got vegetable, but you don't need this G doesn't have to, this J doesn't need to be a J, and you know the overcompensating Z for plural stuff. I want to delete this restaurant. The worst part is that I'm sure the food is not bad. But the way that they went with this menu is like, surely you couldn't have at least like cross-reference this with like a native Japanese speaker, could you? Like if this is gonna be like fine dining, like why? I mean, I guess like if you wanted it to be like the best, like yeah, they probably focus more on like the food quality, but they don't really put much thought into like how they want to represent the menu. They probably just decided, oh, we're a Japanese restaurant, we should probably like toss in some Japanese to like make it feel more authentic, I guess, like feel more like authentic in atmosphere, I guess. But like surely you could have at least gotten at least a single native speaker to just look over this menu and just be like, you know, maybe that some of these parts would be much better just like in plain English. Like let's look at this. Wafu asparagus. Why do you need to have the transliteration of asparagus instead of just saying asparagus? Yakitomorokoshi. Okay, that's fine. Nasu no akamiso yaki. Okay. Shiitake no wafu butter. Wafu butter. Broccoli. Okay. Broccoli to goma bubu arare. So sesame and bubu arare. And age roku potato. Spicy rock potatoes with so age roku potato. Or wafu asparagus. Yakitomo. Okay, I'm really gonna go ham on this pronunciation butcher. Wafu asparagus yakitomaro koshi. Tomorrow. Yakitomaro koshi. Nasu no aka miso yaki. Shiitake no wafu butter. Wafu batter. Buro kori to goma bubu a rare. And age roku potato. Bruh. Okay, we're going to the last page. And I'm going straight to the end screen after this because sushi and sashimi. Sushi. Hello, DeVito. You just caught me at the tail end of my suffering. How are you doing tonight? Hello. I decided to torture myself tonight because I found out about this restaurant that is really hurting. It really hurts me in the kokoro to see this stuff. I heard the last bit of it. Oh, were you able to catch me suffering over the supposed pronunciation of wagyu? Nande ウェージを発音すんのウェージYou would not believe your eyes. Honestly, DeVito, just watch the art, just watch the VOD. This thing, I tried my best to be as calm as possible, but I can't. Oh my god. Sushi and sashimi. Sushi. You would not believe your eyes. I could not believe my eyes. No, anyone with any. So, I kind of feel bad because I feel like I might be actually making fun of the people that have zero experience of the Japanese language and would actually pronounce these names similarly to like how I would quote unquote simulate the zero exposure experience, because there are some people that unironically pronounce all of these things as, you know, yeah. I'll have to catch the VOD later. Still working on some art, so I have to lurk for a bit. All right, enjoy your lurk. You're just gonna hear like 5 to 10 more minutes of me suffering through this menu. But like, yeah, I did say it was going to be a short stream. It is going to be ending soon. I'm probably not going to sign off. I'm going to predict that I'm not going to sign off because my kokoro is broken right now. My kokoro is getting broken. just going through this. Okay, so we got Hamachi, Suzuki, Hirame, Sake. They can't even say. They can't even write. They can't even write. Oh wait, no. Okay. Okay, never mind. I thought it was going crazy for a second. I thought it was going crazy for a second, but like, well, I thought I was going crazy for a second. I thought I was going crazy for a second, cause like normally when I think sake, I think the wine, but apparently you can say sake for salmon. North, sushi. Sushi and sashimi. Okay, so we got masunosuke, maguro, saba, aji, madai, kampachi, tamago, sweet omelet. Okay, that's cute. That's cool. Ika, ikura, ebi, uni, unagi, kinmedai, sawara, hotate, tsutoro, otoro. Amachi, Suzuki, Hirame, Sake, Masunosuke, Maguro, Saba, Aji, Madai, Campechi, Tamago, Ika, Ikura, Ebi, Uni, Unagi, Kinmed, Metal, Sawara, Hotate, Chutoro, Otoro. I thought for a second you said hurrah. Sushi, my bad. Sushi. Oh, if you think that wasn't bad enough, maki rolls, maki. Maki. So we got yasai maki, sake to avocado maki, chirashi maki, kappa avocado maki, ebi tempura maki, California maki, pirikara maguro maki, pirikara hamachi maki, unagi avocado maki, matari gani maki, negitoro maki, and temaki. Yasai maki, sake to avocado maki, chirashi maki, kappa avocado maki, ebi tempura maki, California maki, pirikara maguro maki, pirikara hamachi. And also it's in katakana, which is no, exactly. Which is no, exactly. This is torture. This is torture. Sushi. Welcome North. Welcome North. You're just at the tail end of my suffering. Don't worry. There's only 2 more sections here. So at least they managed this. Okay, I'll give them this. They managed to say special correctly. The shoto special sushi. So we got the Arjun sake toro no aburi. Hold on. I'm gonna hide the really juicy bit. Hello, deviling of me. We're gonna put you right here because we want to save the best for absolutely last. We're gonna save the best for absolutely last. I was smiling earlier this stream, but I'm not sure about that anymore. Okay, Shoto special sushi. So we got the Arjun sake toro no aburi. Otoro caviar, Wagyu gunkan, Wagyu foie gras, hotate toryufu. Okay. Okay, so we got the Arjun Sake Toro no Aburi. We got the Otoro Caviar. We got the Weiju Gun Can, the Weiju Foie Gras, and the Hote Toryufu. Why do you have Toryufu when you can just say truffle normally? Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna get to the juicy part of this later, but yes, let's enjoy what last moments we have of this menu with the Shoto special makimono. We got the Tokushuna Maguro Maki and the Tokushuna Robusta Maki. You know, the Tokushuna Maguro Maki and the Tokushuna Robusta Maki. So I'm sure you guys know where we're going with this. Deviling me, take it away. Makimono. 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 I need why Nande just write it right. Just write it Okay. I have tortured myself enough. Tonight. Oh, hi, Chibi Lure. I need to stop this right now before it's too late.